You really should quit. If you're watching this video and it's resonating with you at this moment, it's probably a sign that you should quit. If somebody gave you a negative comment, whether it is a stranger, whether it is a family member, a friend, and they gave you some negative information and they told you what you're doing is wrong or it's not right for you, and you're resonating with it, and you're not saying screw you, and it's really deeply making you think about the thing that you are doing, probably means that you should quit. So if you don't know me, I'm Professor Dave Maslach. I'm an associate professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship, and I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. There were so many people that helped me out that I wanted to pay the favor forward and help you out as much as I possibly can. So, if you do not have the gumption, the courage, the bravery, the screw you-ness, if you don't have that in you to take a negative comment that you receive or a negative review, or you watch a video that's telling you to quit and you feel like you should really deeply quit. And I'm not just saying quit that moment. I'm saying that the next day, the day after, you really start thinking about quitting the thing that you're doing. It probably means that it is resonating with you, and you really, really should consider quitting at this moment. I do these videos. I do them all the time. I tell you the truth. I want to make sure that you're well aware of the costs of the things that you're doing. I want you to be well aware of, I try to give as much information as possible in pursuing things that are difficult. I want you to know that life is about pursuing these difficult things. And if there's something in your life that you think is too difficult to pursue, to put up with people giving you bad advice or negative advice, or some video that you watch on the internet that's telling you that this is too difficult, other things are so much more easier for you, and it's resonating with you, and that you feel like quitting in the thing in your life, you probably should quit. It's not worth your time to pursue this thing. Much of life is about pursuing things that are difficult. Everything that we do in this world that is worthwhile, whether it is raising a family, whether it is pursuing some new career, whether it is getting an education, it's all difficult. And it all is sucky from time to time. I can't tell you how many times that it has been exhausting when you've got a 3-year-old at home and a 5-year-old that they're all screaming at you and pulling you in different directions. It is exhausting, and you do want to quit. But you don't quit because you know that you care for this thing so much that if you quit and you just walked out and you stopped doing that thing, that it would rip your heart out. So, if you are doing something that is difficult and you really, really want to quit, quit. It's not worth your time. It's not worth everybody trying to persuade you to keep going. It's not worth my time doing these videos for you. Really, stop watching these videos and quit. Stop doing this thing that is pulling you and making you feel upset inside. Just do it. But if you are willing to push through these emotions and control the negative feedback that you get, the rejections that you get, the hours that you put into it, the thousands and thousands of hours that you put into whatever you're passionate about in your life, and you still want to keep going. And yes, there are days that you do want to quit, but the next day you get up and you want to keep going, then it likely means that you should keep going with the thing that you're doing. So, with this, I want you to take this to heart. If this video is resonating with you and you really want to quit because some random guy on the internet that does not know who you are, has no idea who you are, and he tells you to quit, and you want to quit, and you're going to stop. Golly, what's a bigger sign than that? Now, if you watch this video and you think, screw you, Dr. Maslach, what do you know? You're a giant loser. You're doing YouTube videos at this moment. What do you know? And if you have that attitude that you can just stick it to me and tell me like it is, and you're going to keep going, I know that you can do this. You've got the right attitude to keep going. All right, so it's your choice. Quit or keep going.